It back. Monteunis.
Monteunis.
Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Assistant.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And DeRozan. Here we go. It's rebounded by Houston.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Toronto.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improved.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far. You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. The Rockets making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Raptors trail by 11. Lowry with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up to stop the run. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got 5. Harden against DeRozan. It's Harden with the drive. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Beasley. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Ariza. Biyombo with the block. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Good D by Ariza. Rockets leading by 9. From deep, Harden. No luck. Good work defensively by Lowry. And he's going up for the alley-oop. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 13.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Houston making some changes. Cabela's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Lowry against Beverly. They set the pick. Lowry brings the double. Brewer's shot is off.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
DeRozan with it. Beasley covering. Patterson dishes to DeRozan. And Patterson kicks to DeRozan. Clock at 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking him down today.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And DeRozan, here we go. Lowry kicks to Biyombo. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And Beverly kicks to Beasley. Tipped away. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Rockets lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Houston leading by 9. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Yeah.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. They have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Ariza kicks to Howard. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's foul number 2 for him. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Rockets. Montejunas is checked in for Michael Beasley. Here's Ariza. It's blocked. And they're running. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Shooting for Toronto.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
They set the screen. It's Harden with the drive. And it's blocked by DeRozan. Here's Ross. Montejunas grabs the miss. Houston leading by 7. Here's Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Stolen by Beverly. Harden the pass to Montejunas. And he jams it with authority.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, and maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
That's tipped. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Montejunas.
Montejunas.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Rockets lead by 12. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Ross again Ariza. Ross kicks to Johnson. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And the Raptors with some changes. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Biyombo. And it's Patterson in for Johnson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Harden with it. Lowry picks him up. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Ross.
DeMarre Carroll.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're up by 13. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Goudelock's checked in for James Harden. Here's Goudelock. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's DeRozan with the drive. Ariza with the rebound.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Rockets leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Beverly. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
Clark, this was a physical game.
Yeah, but the awareness they had offensively to penetrate really was the difference.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Harden. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
No good from Howard. And here's Toronto. It's a 16-point game. And stolen by Ariza. Howard drives in. Shoots from 12. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're in front by 14. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Corey Brewer. James Harden. Jason Terry.
Harden inside the three-point line.
James Harden.
And that one's on target from the wing.
Corey Brewer.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 16.